Hey, Bruce, that's right. And I am here with our favorite interior designer, Chet, and you know how fashionable he is. And with the new year, 2013, he has some hot trends here, and as you can see, he has it all laid out. Tell us all about it.
Well, first of all, it's a new year and new trends. So I'm going to tell you the 7 hot trends and design trends that are happening right now. And when I tell you guys, like I said last week, what these trends are, I'm not telling you to go out and actually buy or change your whole house to accommodate all these trends. It's like adding stuff to it.
It's like mixing and matching, you know,
exactly.
old with new, you know. Okay.
You've been doing these segments a while. You're starting to get it. Good for you. So the first design trend that we have is art. Art's a big trend this year, and one of the reasons why art's trending really big this year is because this is really good for people who want to invest their money into something. Art is a good way to invest your money, so that's why I think it's a huge trend. You invest in art, art actually, you know, the price of it gets higher and higher, so you're making a great investment at the same time keeping with the trends.
Okay.
The next trend that we're going to talk about is high gloss. High gloss is a huge trend. As you can see, these candles.
So high gloss, are those like the candle holders? Is
the
this
candle holders would be, you know, high gloss.
Okay.
Just something that's really almost like, when you think of high gloss, you can think of like automobile paint. Something that's high gloss, that's reflective, something you can almost see yourself through. You know, so these candlesticks is what we consider like high gloss. The next trend is not your plain fabric anymore. This year in 2013, we're going to florals. So florals are going to be really, really big this year. So if you're like and you know, design, we're talking about design trends, but you can also think of the same thing when it comes to fashion trends, because usually trends start in fashion and then they go into design. So you're also going to be seeing a lot of floral patterns this year in fashion as well.
I see it in your tie.
God, she's on today. The next design trend we're going to do is computer-generated fabric. So this is really cool. So what they do is they take you can kind of design your own fabric on the computer and then superimpose it on these fabrics, but you can also buy fabrics that have computer-generated fabric on it. If you feel this, you can feel how this has like a raised fabric to it. So actually this was just a basic fabric that they computer generated on top of that.
That's cool.
I love this trend. I think this is going to be hot, like I said once again, not only in design but also in fashion. You asked me what this was. This is wallpaper. A really huge trend this year. Wallpaper was huge last year, but the trend this year for wallpaper is that wallpaper in your ceilings. Remember I said that last week?
Yeah.
So you can wallpaper your ceilings. So once again, it's like an accent wall, but now you have an accent ceiling. It's just another way to kind of tweak your design look. Antiques are big, or things that have an antique look to them. So this is more of a modern vase, but they have antique the whole vase. So, you know, antiques can be expensive. So if you still want to try to stick to the trends, but you may not be able to afford a real antique, buy something that's antique-like or antique-like. Brass, you know, everybody loves silver, pewter. Well, brass is back. Brass is back, and it's really going to be huge. And I kind of like brass. You know, the one thing I like about brass is that you can mix brass with silver or pewter that you already have, and it gives a great look. So don't get rid of your silver, don't get rid of your pewter. You know, just add a little bit of brass to it, and it'll really be good to kind of help your design sense for 2013.
Okay, you have some great ideas, and I love the art, you know, investing in art. That's a great advice. Now we're trying something new. We have a viewer question from Facebook. This is from Carla Johnson. She asks, how high do you have to hang a chandelier over your bed?
That's a great question. Carla, thank you for that question. Well, normally you hang a chandelier 6 feet 8 inches to 7 feet from the floor to the bottom of your chandelier, or 36 inches to above the tabletop. You do the same thing, Susan, for over your bed, but you also have to keep in mind that people's ceiling heights are going to be different. So your ceiling height's going to be different. You may have a tabletop that's going to be different. And of course, beds are different now. Beds aren't just, you know, the little flat beds. You have some beds that have a higher mattress. You also have some beds that have lower mattresses. So 6.8 feet is the standard. So I like to say the best way you can tell whether this is working for you is just with your eyes. It's your house.
Whatever you feel comfortable with. You're going to be sleeping under it.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Make sure you're comfortable.
It's your comfort level, Carla. Is whatever you feel comfortable with, this is what you want to hang your chandelier above your bed.
Thank you so much, Chet. We
You're
love
welcome.
having you. Great advice. And keep the questions coming.
Yeah, we love the questions.
Of course. And keep it here, because coming up next, Shelly Brown takes a look at some unusual races going on this weekend at the fairgrounds.